All right, there we go. Let's get into Rogue Trader. All right, I already talked to that guy. I already got all my stuff. Get the fuck out. Greetings, greetings. To the Void Ship Bridge. Ah, back on my bridge. So good. All right, now we need to talk to. Where is almost? Um. Blah blah. I think this one. Oh, I could just come to him the whole time? Okay, well, we have 0 reputation with her. She wants hide untradeable. Heretic trophies, Xeno artifacts, jewelry. No. We have a bunch of Xeno artifacts. Only one heretic trophy. We'll take it. Ranged weaponry. Where is jewelry? I only have one jewelry? Alright. Ship components do I have? So, auto pistol. Apparently everything's price has been cut. Nice. Staff of Endless Flame. I wonder who that could go to. Move without provoking. They have less than acid spitter. The net cannon. Industrial hammer. All right. Accept. I have a lot of Xeno artifacts. go. Apex Predator's gloves. Wearer already gained a bonus from hunt down the prey. Whenever they kill a target marked as prey, they gain stacking bonus from this ability once again. Duplicates the highest tier bonus. Okay. Needle pistol. Melted charges. Old shield. I will buy all. Thank you. Imperial Navy. Allow Starhawk bombers to be launched through torpedo tube. 4 attack craft, each equipped with 2 plasma bomb salvos. Pattern torpedo. Firing 4 short burning melted torpedoes, 27 damage. Burning plasma torpedo. Whoops. I think I'll get that. Short range broadside macro cannons with 2 autonomous aiming modules. Fire 2 shots, dealing 21 damage per shot. Oh, I already have that. All plasma macro cannon. 8 shots, 10 damage each. That's pretty good. Short range though, so maybe not. Vessel from harm, negating 12 points of damage on the port and starboard, 5 points of damage fore and aft. That's better than what I got. Okay, we'll have to work on your reputation later. Heretic trophies, ship component. I have plenty of fuel. Don't take Mechanicus creations? Oh yeah, you do. There we go. Will attack inflicts stun on one target for one target that fails a willpower test. -5 penalty. Alright. Got all that. Asbolica mission. Heretic, Xeno, jewelry. Provisions. Uniform kits. I have plenty of ranged weapons, so let's... Oh, still have a lot. Okay, I thought I was near the end. There we go, that should be enough. Artifacts. Gauntlet grant the wearer 10% bonus to critical hit chance. Ooh. Doubles if the wearer has not moved. Oh, I know who that goes to. Swordsman body glove. Dyker's breastplate. Whenever an enemy attempts to make an attack of opportunity, push back one cell before the attack is able to hit the wearer. Oh wait, I already did trade with you. Void Eldari trophies. Void Pirate trophies. Void Heretic. Void Drukari. Void Eldari. Void Pirate. Void Eldari. Oh, I don't have enough to buy that stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this one. All integrity by 10. I think I'll leave that. Black shocks to be fired from kinetic macro cannons. Firing range of lance weapons is reduced by -5, but the damage isn't. Alright. Short range, 4 shots, 21 damage. Range, short range. This one's just better than this one. Long range, 3 shots, 21 damage. Long range, 3 shots, 33. Long, 3, 21. Zealot. Ancient and fearsome weapons captured on the ship. The arch enemy devotees and the Texorsum, Exorcism. Oh, geez. Over the course of 7-year-long vigil. Medium, broad, 3, 24. Medium range. Medium range dorsal lance. Well, macro cannons. Whenever it hits the enemy ship's hull, has a 50% to start internal fires. Okay, well. Short, 2 shots, 21. Short, 2 shots, 21. Short, 4 shots, 14. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry about the wait. Ah. Stream has been disconnecting. No. Targeting data, granting. No, what I got is better. Nine, 5 on all sides. Twelve points of damage. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 12 speed, 14 speed, 13 speed. 11. Uh, Pound shield array. Amount is doubled against any blast attack. I think I'll keep it like that. Well, I've done all my trading. Increase reputation of some people. Yavagama requires my presence. Janice. Oh, okay. Lux. Fortress and defense, chemicals, and people. Get more explorator. Stack of haggard. Still. Adamantine, plasteel, weapon. Profit factor, security. Dodge against human enemies. Star blight. Inhabitants of Janus are restless. The populace be placated, turning agri complexes into fortresses. Assigning sheriffs from among the overseers and Jaeger band. Inhabitants of Janus are restless. Adeptus Mechanicus ready to run experiments on the serfs that will turn them into obedient, battle-ready genetic deviants. I like this one. Foulstone. Quenchable greed. False wonders. Showing illusions to the masses, it's possible to gain a lot of attention and attract pilgrims. People, efficiency, complacency. Alright, well, you're pretty good on all of that. So, profit factor security for all colonies. All non-Xenos allies gain 2 deflection against Xenos and +4 to macro cannon damage, chaos and Xenos enemies. Also security plus Promethium and weapons. Imperial Navy, security, navigator, insight. Might just do that, just for this insight. Warp currents tangled, refugees lose their way and perish in terror. The Rogue Trader can send out pious patrols to help those in distress and light warp beacons. Pretty nice. Security minus. And these dark times, individuals and fans have become known as honored saints. Opportunity to lure one such figure to Foulstone and kill him in secret. Remains will become a valuable relic. Holy gifts. Profit factor. Complacency. After millennia of lying under the monastery, Saint Cagnatius' Titanic machine. Cagnatius's Titanic machine will soon be launched. Take resources to awaken the relic, but doing so will bring glory to Von Valentius' name. Thinking Lightbringers. Get more Navigator insight. Lawless Servitors. Vigil of the Tech Guards. I need to complete either one of those. Stability detonator. Tech use. Heretic trophies. Xeno trophies. No tech. Gangs of Janus. Ooh, 6 shots. Okay. Security. Concentrates on the adamantine armor plates in the crowd compartment, allowing the ship to break through heavy enemy fire during the relentless push. Mysterious explorator ship, the Hexaltation, has landed on the world's surface. Gracious, great informed authorities that they have taken nearby Factorum in order to perform the rites of ship's maintenance and made servitors of work units deployed there. Servants of the Omnissiah requested enormous quantities of priceless materials without saying a word as to the purpose of their visit or the details of their. They have expressed their gratitude for the assistance and vaguely promised a reward commensurate with the planetary authorities' contribution. The Alphagama will be granted sacred right. Okay, I like this one. Vigil of Tech Guards. Get me. Gains +10 to tech use. Exploratory security and profit factor. Cetus Mechanicus are concerned about the recent outbreak of heresy on Kiavagama. Offered to enter into a solemn alliance with House von Valentius. Under its terms, an ancient workshop preserved by Lady Theodora's order will become the site of the Prioritas Guitarius factory, which would produce the invincible tech guards, unrelenting warriors, impeccable in their digital vows, will secure the Adeptus Mechanicus facility factory. All right, that one. 8, 8, 10. Lander. Well, I made a lot of good choices, so efficiency, complacency. What I'm looking for. Okay. Allies will gain +5 willpower and resolve. Patronage of the architects and other artists will allow the creation of amazing and monumental works marked with Rogue Trader's likeness. Aww. Yeah, let's do that one. 6. Okay, efficiency is down. We need efficiency, people. Rogue Trader may grant the convicts the right to buy, with their labor, the freedom of their children born in captivity. Okay. Let's do that one, because it gets me complacency and efficiency. Alright, now we have to head on over to Kiavagama. Where's Kiavagama? Rogue Trader, please accept my report in person. It concerns criminal collusion among the senior officers. They will also be present to be able to answer the charges. Criminal collusion? I prefer not to divulge the details over Vox. It could be overheard by those who will have to stand before you and answer for their actions. I will see you without delay. On my way. Alright. You brought the Vox Master and someone else? Rogue Trader, I hold the 3 senior officers accountable for the misconduct I have uncovered as part of my investigation. I allege that the ship's crew is full of wanted criminals. Do you refute the charge, Janice Danrock? Are you insinuating, esteemed... Well, what are you insinuating, esteemed Proctor? Heretics on board the ship of the Emperor's Anointed are a threat to the whole Imperium. If anyone knew of this and failed to report it, punishment will follow. Isn't that right, Vox Master? I do my duty honorably and will obey the Lord Captain's will, whatever it may be. I felt like we had this discussion before. All right, then Alright, didn't I tell you no audits were needed? There were none. I made do by analyzing data I had obtained earlier. I have uncovered a scheme involving all 3 of them. It is coordinated by the Vox Master, who buries incriminating facts about voidsmen on your ship in the depths of the archives. Janice Donrock and Ravor turn a blind eye to the sordid past of the new recruits and divvy up workforce that has come into their position. This is a completely insane accusation. We are not bringing criminals into the crew intentionally. Of course we're not. I'll admit that we do not try to hunt down every biographical fact about each voidsman who sets foot on board, but only because that would be a hopeless endeavor. Danrock falters for a moment. But none of us had any intention of populating your ship with heretics. Why not hire people from the lower decks? Raver lets out an uncertain chuckle. What our esteemed Master Helmsman meant to say is that those unfortunates are only suitable for menial labor. It is simply impossible to find qualified voidsmen in the numbers we require. Are we really taking fugitive criminals into our crew? Sort of. Janice clears his throat, shuffling foot to foot. Sometimes Sometimes they slip through the net because we don't have information from local wardens. Sometimes we're forced to overlook an unsightly past for the sake of acquiring niche specialists. Even common smugglers, for instance, often turn out to be quite an asset on Raver's crew. We do draw a line, however, at even a whisper of genuine heresy in the Voidfarer's past. Sigdris raises her gaze to you. I'm sure you realize, Lord Captain, that smuggling and false cultism are both heresies in the eyes of the law. For they transgress his word, but one is far more dangerous than the other, to put it bluntly. Okay, guys, I kind of knew this.